Have you ever wanted to just be somewhere else? A place from a memory, or perhaps a dream, where the only association you have with the place is the absence of worry? Your happy place. For those of us who have chosen performance careers, we typically call the stage that happy place. It's where we go to make all the late nights of rehearsal, practicing in front of the mirror until our own reflection looks foreign, sinking hours into studying our idols and what makes them great, worth it. While I do enjoy my time up there, it's not my happy place. It never has been. To take you there, we have to look back. Way back.
I don't remember when I started doing it. However, I remember exactly what I saw every time it happened. Time would just stop. My imagination would take over, and I could control the motion of the things I focused on. When I stopped imagining, time would continue. I learned how to control it. It's as if I could stop time and just think for a while, and then time would start again when I was ready. And it seems like I was able to remember things pretty easily.
Are you ready, big boy?
Yeah.
Who's the president in 1981?
Reagan.
Who's the president in 1975?
Ford.
Who's the president in 1860?
Lincoln.
Very good. Who's the president in 1922?
Harding.
Yes.
What happened next was amazing.
I developed control. No more facial tics, arm flailing, or public displays. But I also developed an insecurity. I started to become aware that what my parents by this point had coined freaking out was not normal. They would notice little Pokemon figures sitting atop stacks of books and coasters that seemed to be just at my eye level, or GameCube game covers magnetized to the fridge, again at my eye level. I was leaving behind the evidence for convenience, but freaking out had become a very private activity. The best way I know how to describe it is a 100% awake and conscious lucid dream. It's an extra little extension on my imagination that brings absolute reality to my daydreams without the hazard of confusion, which is how I imagine life looks through the lens of people with schizophrenia, just without control over these separate realities. It wasn't until about the age of 14 that I worked up the guts to try to explain freaking out to somebody outside of my family, my very first girlfriend. It was a pivotal moment for me because what I had always imagined people would sneer at like some sort of deformity was actually praised as more of a very special ability. This led from a lifelong fear of people finding out to an excitement for telling people freely. Every time I told someone new, confidence was slowly built as I heard the same amazed comments and curiosities expressed repeatedly. Fast forward about a decade to the age of 24 and freaking out hasn't gone anywhere. I still practice it 30 to 60 minutes a day. But recently, I acquired a new perspective on what I do, one that wasn't focused around me. I realized that while the odds probably aren't great that my gift is one of a kind, there are endless amounts of people who can do extraordinary things in and with their mind. And if there are other people out there wasting years of their lives in shame over an ability that they could be showing the world, well, I wanted to be the one to give them a voice. This is the start of a community of self-labeled misfits. This is a stage for the stars we've never heard of. The people who can do complex mathematics in milliseconds. The people who woke up from a coma fluent in a new language. The people who just see this world in a way that nobody else can. This is We Freak Out.